What's up, Sagittarius? Hope you're doing well, feeling well, looking well, eating well. Wow. In fact, if there was one word to describe the energy that is surrounding you now and will be throughout the next few months, that one word would be well. All is well. Somebody needs to hear that. All is well. Okay? Well in your mind, well in your home. Even if it's crazy. Just know that now and coming on up, all is well. Swell. All right, so we're going to be jumping into the traditional tarot to see what you guys have in store that will be well. For those that are in a crazy chaotic time trying to see what's up, what's going on, we're going to see what you can do to make things better. And for those who are in the ascension process, you are seeing results, you're manifesting. We're going to see how you can build on that, what you're supposed to be doing, what's your next steps, all your next moves. If relationships want to pop up, they're going to pop up. Okay, so we're going to see what we get. Kicking it off at the center of the reading, we have, ooh, the moon. The moon. So things are coming to the surface, or things have already come to the surface. And right now we're evaluating what came up. I feel like for a lot of people, especially for you as a fire sign, like this is Pisces, this is more emotional, energetic, subconscious, dreamy type world, and you're more fire sign, more go-getter, more physical. A lot of y'all are tapping more so into that subconscious realm, and because of that, you may have been having dreams about people or having intuitive feelings about someone in particular. Could be a Pisces, and now that the information has come to surface. For example, this is kind of like facts. I got facts intuitively, but I don't have receipts. You see what I'm saying? Like, I understand something intuitively, or I had a dream about something, or I feel something energetically. I can't quite explain it with the words. I don't exactly have the video footage and the file right here, but I know. Now, it could pertain to a lot of things. It could pertain to, oh, let me go pursue something real quick because, you know, I'm supposed to be pursuing that dream, or that's my life purpose. And it's kind of like, I don't have the proof that I'm going to make it, but I know I'm going to make it. Or this is the other energy, maybe could be about someone who is, you know, doing something behind the scenes, and you got some intuitive hits, and you trying to see what's really going on. And you may be able to take a course of action that you otherwise would not have had you not listened to your intuition, had you not had that dream, had you not had that energetic upgrade or opened your third eye or whatever. But some is just like, this just in, and the information is going to come pouring into you through that energetic vibe. Now let's see what it's crossed by. Major arcana though. So we're talking about deep in that subconscious. Whoa, the Fool card. Aries energy here. So we have Pisces and Aries, but this here is that brand new beginning, that leap of faith. So like I said, for some of you guys, this is that undercover type energetic. I know I'm supposed to be doing something with myself. I know I'm supposed to be somewhere. I haven't quite said anything, but it's kind of unfolding. Or some of you guys may be, I just heard, producing something on the low, but now it's starting to spread. Now people are starting to hear about it, and here we go. You gearing up for a new season. Once this thing is uncovered, you sit well in the energy now of walking in who you are, or you sit well now walking in the energy of having these facts, even though you don't have receipts. Some of y'all are walking away from relationships because your intuition told you. They're like, oh, you ain't got no facts, you ain't got no receipts. You gotta prove it, you gotta prove it. And you're like, my intuition says enough. And you're starting over. But again, major arcana. So two major arcanas right off the bat. So a major start over after something is revealed, after something is seen. Let us see though. We're gonna go to the fairies deck here to get a little bit more clarification. Can we get a little bit more clear on what this exposure, then a start over? Whoa, Six of Autumn. This also, what I just said with that exposure and a start over, some of y'all may get some type of exposure, and that exposure leads you to a brand new beginning. like somebody heard your song, or somebody discovered, like let's say you're in the mall and you're walking and they say, hey, we're doing, you know, a photo shoot and we need you or whatever. You get some type of discovery or something that's unveiled about you, and boom, there's this brand new start, because we have the Six of Autumn here. Okay, the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Okay, balancing the scales. Generosity right now is a good time to do right by others, to give generously if you can, whether that is money, leaving an extra tip when you go to the restaurant, whether that is just generosity, giving compliments, being nice to people, sharing your smiles. All of that is good currency right now. You're trying to rack up as many points as you can in the energetic realm in terms of going higher on the vibration scale. Generosity is going to do that for you right now, okay? But whatever this brand new beginning is major. And if you really, really, really want it to pop off, then go invest in something real quick. Like, I'm serious. Like, sometimes, like even some of the preachers be like, they sold their way out of poverty, like, or they sold into their blessing to make it manifest. So go, like, give to a charity somewhere and put your name on it, or put your what you want to happen on that money and send it to that charity, and start planting seeds that way. And one day it'll all come back. All right, so what is in the deep root of things for you? Wow, Seven of Wands, standing up and defending. So a lot of you guys had to stand up and defend whatever this was that you wanted to fight for. It may not have come easy either, because these other people down here who are pointing their wands, this is the competition. Whether the competition be your own thoughts that you had to battle, or other people, rap battles, arguments and battles. But it's like you overcome, because that's the 5 energy. This is the 7. So you've overcome something. You've already surmounted something. That's probably what this is. Some of y'all unveiled and unleashed a beast or a talent in you that you never knew you had, or you never knew you had that much go. But bada bing, bada boom, you discovered something about yourself. And you said, hold on, let me start over. Some of y'all, that's your own self-worth. After going through a battle or feeling like you had to stand up and defend yourself, you defended yourself so hard that you had to look at yourself different, like, man. And then boom, you uncovered something about yourself and you had to start over. Like, let me operate in a whole nother energy, because baby, I'm dope, you know? And once you start giving it all to yourself, like being generous to yourself, being generous and loving you, then that's going to come back and it's going to balance. But maybe that didn't come so easy, you know? That kind of attitude comes over time. And maybe y'all, some of y'all are still in that process of standing up for yourself and deciding that you're going to take your own life and you're going to do what you was born to do, you know? And that money part, the money part usually follows when you hit that life purpose, doing what you was born to do, all of that energy, okay? So let's see what's in the recent past. Wow, this wants to flip over. Again, the burdens, 10 of Wands. It wasn't easy. It was like, first it was a 7, then it became a 10. It's like, I'm going to put this on my back. I'm going to carry this dream. I'm going to carry this vision. I'm going to carry whatever this life purpose is, and I'm going to go up this mountain. I'm going uphill. Okay, and it may have been a lot of people who didn't want you to succeed, who didn't want you to make it up that hill. So it could have been, you know, all of these burdens weighing you down. Also, like I said, in your mind, I feel that too. A lot of mental energy of the uphill battle that you may have had to climb to get to this point. But it's a 10. That means it's almost over. So let's see what it has to say. We're going to get the fairies deck to clarify this past. So something came to an end. Maybe someone, look at that, the Emperor. The Emperor is major arcana once again. It's like whatever battles you had to fight, whatever process you had to go through, it made you. It made you stronger. It made you better. We got 3 major arcanas, but this here is like the top dog of the tarot. Okay, when it comes to the leading man or the leading, you know, woman, take it as it applies, you know, whatever energy. But this is someone who, again, stood on that authority. We're talking about a lot of people who overcame stuff, but stood on their own authority. So it's kind of like a lot of people these days are really having their own businesses. They really, really, really are generating that wealth and building empires for themselves. And it really, really is a lot of first generation millionaireship going on all the way across the spectrum. Age groups, genders, races, every barrier is being broken right now, you know? And that's because people are deciding that this is what I'm going to do. This is who I am. Everybody has a voice these days, right? So why can't you have yours too? Everybody get a say so. Everybody get their 2 cents. Okay, well, master your 2 cents and make it $2 million and make it $2 billion. Okay, so this says use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. So some of you guys went through these burdens just so you can become that person. And now look at you, you know? Or some of you guys are in that energy so that you can become that person. Now, let us see what we have in your head space. What are you thinking throughout this thing? Justice, karma, balance. Some of you guys got legal cases you're working on. You're waiting to hear the verdict. You're waiting to hear the news. You're waiting to hear what the information is. Like I think I said earlier, this just in, like, yeah, something's coming in as far as that. But also you guys want justice for some of the work that you've put in, for some of the seeds you feel like you've already planted. It's like, I want my results. I want to see some things come back. I want justice for, you know, my trouble, for the things that I've had to go through, for the burdens that I've had to carry, for that hill I had to climb. I want to see the other side of it, okay? I know what one side of justice looks like. I know what injustice looks like. But I want to feel justice. You know, I want to get on that other side of it. Again, another major arcana. So your mind is on making it count. Like, if I'm going to put in all this work, I want to see all this work, you know? So let's see what we got coming up in your near future. 8 of Wands. So like I said, this just in. News, information now. Remember I said relationships might pop up. This is someone with a crush. This is someone who wants to send you a message, who wants to say something to you. I feel like maybe someone from the past. I'm going to clarify and see what this person is, who this person is, what this person wants. Okay. Messages from afar. Okay. So we're talking about someone who's DMing, someone who's sending a text message and a phone call type stuff. Not seeing each other face to face. 3 of Summer, reconciliation. This is coming together. This is good news too. Someone might call you and tell you some good news. You know what? I feel like someone has been wanting to talk to you and reach out to you for a long time, right? But they don't really know how to say it, or don't really know how to reach out to you after so long. However, when they have such a big announcement to make, it's like, that's the icebreaker. That's how I'll give you a call. Oh, I know such and such is having an event, and this person, well, they got to know about it, and I just so happen to be the only person with their number, so let me go ahead and call them and tell them. You know, that kind of energy. They may do that to you, or you may do that to them. But it says, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. So this might be friends from the past, could be some type of romantic relationship from the past, could be someone you're seeking justice with from the past, or it could be good news coming in, maybe a letter, or you know, you get a call from a lawyer or something, and it's a reason to celebrate because you got off with the case, or y'all won the lawsuit, or any of that kind of energy. Okay, but it's good news. Okay, now let's see what is going on in the fear space. 4 of Swords. Y'all want to sit down. Go sit down somewhere. Sit down. That's how old folks say it. But the 4 of Swords, you don't want to sit down. It's summer. You want to go play. Okay? You're a fire sign. You want to get out there. It's physical. But I feel like in that Emperor energy space, when you're trying to become the best that you can be, you gotta separate yourself so you can hear your higher self. So this person can tell you how to make them manifest. You know, this is a whole separate person sometimes. And this person got to come to you and sit down and be like, look, this is how you get to my level. You got to imagine it like that. Imagine your billionaire self sitting there, and you walking in the room, opening the door, having a conversation with your billionaire self. Go meditate and do that. And listen, for real, Because I guarantee you, your billionaire self is going to tell you something right fast. And you're going to come back like, and you're going to get to work. You feel me? So don't be afraid of the fallback. Don't be afraid of the rest, of the rejuvenation, of the let me fall back and not go out, not do nothing, not say nothing. Let me take a mental rest and not worry about a whole bunch of stuff. But let me let my mind go clear so that spirit can come on in. My higher self can come on in and take over my mind and rearrange it and reprogram it so I can operate different, you know, in the higher realms. So how do you look to others right now? There we go. The Hermit. So you may have, you may have feared it, but guess what? It got you anyway. I got you. I got you, Sagittarius. You in Hermit mode. For some of you, it may not be Hermit mode, like I ain't talking to nobody, I ain't dealing with nobody, I'm not going out in life. But as far as that mental, as far as that spiritual, it's like even if you learn the information and absorbing information, you ain't necessarily running around making announcements, telling everybody, posting a bunch of stuff. I learned this today about, you know, woo woo and third eye, blah, blah, blah. No, it's just kind of like, this is my spiritual journey. It's mine. And I don't have to share it or make announcements about it. It's mine. And that's what the Hermit do. He goes so low into his soul so that he can know who he is, who she is. I keep saying he because all these dudes, but they know who they are. You go here to become this. This is where you are on the inside. And this is what you look like on the outside. Okay? And some people may feel you have that fallback already. Don't fear it. I always make that analogy, the butterfly. When it's a caterpillar, it goes up into that cocoon by itself. It cannot become a butterfly if it's two of them sitting up in there. I don't think it's twin butterflies. Is that? I don't think it's something like that. Is it? No, it's one butterfly per cocoon, or one caterpillar per cocoon, and one butterfly come out each, you know? One hermit become the emperor, you know? Something like that. So let us see what is in your hopes sector. The Knight of Swords. Some rude awakenings. I feel like it's connected to this justice. If it's a legal situation, it's like, ha ha ha, you thought you was gonna get me. You know? The truth is, I won. You know, or this is, you know, in a friendship or business area where it's kind of like, ha ha, you know, I get the last laugh. All is well. You know, my piece is here. Some of this is just real abrupt cutoffs. It's been some of y'all, I just heard it's been a long time coming. Some of y'all been ready to chop people so fast in this hermit mode. And you know what I just got to? Some of y'all went into this hermit mode to make them feel it. I want you to feel it. I'm not just going into hermit mode, even though you're supposed to go into hermit mode for yourself. But it's like maybe some people just need to feel my hermit. You're going to feel this hermit real quick for you to understand. And this is the, do you understand? Because that's the sword of truth right there. Abrupt. I'm going to go in right fast. Abrupt. Shut it down. You know, I got this truth on me. I got this truth on me right here. And I'm coming in and I'm wielding that sword. And whoever get chopped up, get chopped up. If you get chopped up by the truth, then what did that make you? So let's see what is the outcome of this energy. Ooh, the High Priestess. What I tell you, what we start off with from the beginning. We started off with the moon. I told you about all that water, all that subconscious energy. Because you had that intuitive nudge. Because you knew something right quick. Because you sat on, you had a dream. You thought about it. You thought about it energetically, vibrationally. How did this thing unfold? AKA, how did this thing manifest? Well, it manifested from the spirit realm first. You know, kind of like if me and you sitting here arguing and then all of this stuff come out. It's like, wait a minute. That didn't just all of a sudden come out. You've been thinking this for a while. You've been feeling like this for a while. I see all of those hidden feelings back there. I see all of those hidden emotions that you had. It was just a matter of time. But now I get it. And the High Priestess says nothing. Again, I told you, this is facts. I got the facts because I know, I trust my intuition, but I ain't got no receipts. I ain't got the proof and the evidence that I know you're gonna be like, well, prove it. But you know what? Some of y'all just finna feel like, because this is what it turns out to be, I'm gonna just go with my intuition on it. You wanna know what it's connected to as well? Because what's coming up in the near future is the 3 of summer, that reconciliation, the huge announcements in the news, and then it's this 8 of wands, somebody gonna be calling, gonna be saying something, and it could just be good news. Like your cousin could be calling like, hey, I'm getting married, I want you to be my bridesmaid, you know, my maid of honor, my best man, something like that, okay? And they might say, be quiet about it. Or you might get the phone call, somebody's pregnant. Be quiet. You know, that. But it's huge because we got all these major arcanas going on. But for a lot of y'all, it's that life purpose thing. This too, I love this card because it's so mysterious. It's like you doing something. Hermit mode, you quiet. The high priestess, again, doesn't say anything. She's the belle of the ball. She's very mysterious. You ever went to a masquerade ball, everybody got on a mask? Well, imagine you go in a room, everybody just got their regular face, but you go in with that mask on. And everybody's curious, what are you doing? Who are you? What's going on? They're allured, they're intrigued by the mystery of you. That's what happens sometimes when you go away. People start to feel that energy. They start to feel that vibe. I'm dead for real serious. Sometimes that's how people start dreaming about you, because you start seeping into their mind when you go away. It's like they start thinking about you. Now, when you all in the face, it's like you right here, okay, whatever. But when y'all separate and go away, when you go ghost, when you go quiet, when you go hermit, it's like that person starts, now they're thinking. That's a whole nother vibe. Now you're in my space and you're not even in my space. You see what I'm saying? That's deep. So now that you're in my space and I'm going to sleep with you in my mental space, that's how people start dreaming about you. You know what I mean? Or how you start dreaming about them. So it's crazy how it works. But if you get in tune with the vibe, if you get in tune with the energy, like we started off saying you were going to do, you'll be able to see and play chess with energy and with vibes instead of with the little pieces or whatever. You know, it's that real. So that is what I get for you, Sag. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you guys so much for all of your support. If you need a personal reading, hit me up, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Please take a look in the description box to see how you should list your questions, and just give me a brief description if it's necessary, okay? But once again, I appreciate you guys. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as one of my subscribers, okay? Again, I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next video.